At the Milimani Law Courts, at the Employment and Labor Relations Court, is a legal suit pitting police officers from the three wings of the police service versus the National Police Service, the Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boinnet, and the third respondent, Attorney General Kihara Kariuki. The over 1,000 officers drawn from the Kenya Police Service, the Administration Police Service, and the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, through a petition sworn by 4 of their colleagues and 1 civilian, George Baraza, are suing the 3 for what the court papers portrays as a contravention of rights and outright discrimination. In the court papers, the officers say Boinnet, the National Police Service, and the Attorney General have deliberately and maliciously discriminated and continue discriminating them and other graduate police constables while upgrading a select others. But to help you better understand the magnitude of the legal tussle, let us paint for you a picture of what this is about and where it starts. This story dates back to 1995. Parliament at the time passed a motion to upgrade the salaries of police officers. The motion was to improve the pay to graduates. The review was welcomed and put into force by the then Internal Security Minister, Jackson Kalweo. Kalweo directed that graduates were to earn like all other civil servants for 2 years, after which they should be promoted. This made police officers scamper and crowd universities to enhance their education for a better pay. But what has now greatly caused disaffection at Jago House and Vigilance House is the 2016 directive, a directive that stopped police officers who had gone to school from updating their files for salary increment.
So later than 2016, the job group has never changed. We were supposed to change from job group F to job group J, and they stopped, saying that we are waiting for some policies of which we've never seen.
In ordinary circumstances, a police officer will move from job group F to job group J after graduating and receiving a certificate.
If a policy is to be to be changed, you need a clear communication. And we are human. First of all, we have families, we have our needs, and somebody cannot decide one day, wake up and decide a policy is going to be changed.
In the petition number 122 of 2018, the graduate police constables argue that they have been retained at job group F. The fact that they submitted their degree certificates to the National Police Service Commission and the Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boinnet, as required by law, notwithstanding. At job group F, a police constable earns 24,110 shillings as basic salary. And after all deductions are done, deductions which include academic loans which sponsored their university education, the officers take home as little as just 9,000 shillings as salary. The backbone of a simmering bad blood in the service is the bitter fact that they are police officers with the same education background, same experience in the service, and same designation, doing the same job the same way, but earning differently. They are earning differently because by the time the National Police Service was capping any further updating of files, they were yet to receive their certificates from their respective universities, and others were yet to graduate.
So you see there's a disparity, there's a discrimination of the highest order.
The petitioners, through their lawyer Musyoka Murambi and associates, are asking the court to find that the National Police Service Commission and Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinet's conduct amounts to denial, violation, and infringement of fundamental rights. They are further asking the court to order Boinnet and the Wayakiwe-based institution to pay graduate police constables job group J salaries with effect from date of graduation or enlistment to service. And now, the National Police Service Commission appears to have shot itself in the foot following a March 2018 press release where the Commission confirmed that upon submission of respective degree certificates, police graduate constables will be accordingly remunerated under Job Group J. The commitment notwithstanding, the graduates have told the court that the commission continues to ignore, neglect, and refuse to pay them and other qualified graduate police constables.
Harmonizing ranks based on education, we have a new career progression guidelines that determines how one rises, or rather joins the police and rises, which we began implementing effective this year.
Most of them went to recognized universities, and you cannot deny them their rights, and they still want to work for the police force.
The case is set to be heard on December 19th, with or without responding affidavits from the Inspector General of Police, the State Law Office, and the National Police Service Commission. The three were served with court papers and given 14 days to respond, but have not done so, close to a month later. Meanwhile, a fierce legal tussle looms. Brian Obuya, KTN News.
Thank you, Brian.